Hello Gemini, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 18th to the 24th of May 2020. I hope you're well, Gemini. So let's pull an overarching tarot card for the week to see what the message is. Okay, that just fell. Let's see what we have. Ten of Swords. I mean, this is Gemini energy. This is the Sun in Gemini. I'm going to pull one more card to go with this. Page of Cups. Nice. Okay, we'll pop that there for now, Gemini, because we'll pull the rest of the cards and then I'll come back and start the reading. So by all means fast forward if you don't want to see the shuffle and the pulling of the cards. The majority of people do like to see the shuffle and participate. So I love this energy. Snake Princess, the serpentine path to power. I feel this is the path to power. Interesting. Okay, let's get more information. Angels, what is the message for Gemini for the week, please? Message for Gemini. I mean, look at that. If you look at this image, the angel is holding gold, coins, abundance, finding of what is value to her. Yeah, abundance. Okay, let's see what we get with the cards, Gemini. So I pulled 4 cards as usual. This is the Tarot of Dreams. The overarching tarot cards were pulled with the Tarot Grand Lux, and we'll be clarifying with the Gilded Tarot, all Marchetti decks. You know how I like the Marchetti decks by now. So we have the 5 of Swords. To start the reading, this is you. Second card is your challenge. Third card is advice from spirit, and fourth card is your outcome. Your challenge, we have the 4 of Coins. The Magician, your ruler, Mercury, is the advice from spirit. And the 5 of Cups is the outcome. We're going to get clarifying cards. That's why I like clarifiers, because it kind of gives you the whole picture. What do we have for Gemini, please? Angel, Spirits, Guides. Can we clarify the cards on the table? Thank you. We have the 3 of Cups. See, that changes everything. We have the 4 of Coins clarified. This is your challenge by the Sun. Yeah. The Magician is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Swords clarifies the 5 of Cups. Bottom of the deck we have the Devil. Okay, Gemini. So before I start the reading, I'm just going to grab the Tarot Grand Lux. And I'm just going to pull a couple of clarifiers, and I'm going to start with the Devil. In fact, let's pull one clarifier for the Devil. What is this Devil? Who is this Devil? Angel, Spirits, Guides. Who is this Devil, please, in this reading? What does this Devil represent for Gemini? Oh, thank you. 4 of Coins again. What are you holding on to? Or someone that you're holding on to. Let me get one more clarifier. I'm going to shuffle again. Thank you. I've got the Four of Wands here, Gemini. It could be a past relationship here. Okay. Okay, that kind of makes more sense. So we have the Sun in Gemini. And it's interesting because in your challenge position is the Sun card. Sun, and we've got Capricorn here. So, which is very much linking to, it's coming out twice, the Four of Pentacles. And it's very much in line with this major arcana counterpart, the Capricorn card, the Devil card. So you can see something is stopping you from moving on here. Something is, there is a difficulty, and I feel it, I mean, this can be, you can walk away from people in your physical reality, Gemini. I say this all the time, but it's harder to walk away from them in your mind, in your internal space, in your emotions. And yet that is what these cards are both asking you to do now. Allow endings to happen. The Ten of Swords is deep hurts, deep wounds. There's levels to this card. It can be like the Dark Night of the Soul. It can be a very dark, difficult energy to deal with. Somebody who could have really hurt you deeply. And I can see that. Certainly with what you're experiencing in some of the cards that have come out. I can see that energy, Gemini. But this is the Sun that wants to push away the darkness here and bring a new day, a new dawn, a release from this. Because when this card arrives, it is time to allow things to be drawn a line under as much as you can and look on the bright side. However difficult, you know, the Page of Cups is the beginnings of opening to new experiences, the beginnings of your emotional energy beginning to be more positive, more uplifted. It is where we look on the bright side. It can sometimes represent an opportunity, but I do feel that there is a message of the need to look on the bright side here, or the need to try and control that internal energy within you now in order to move on from it. Because I do feel this might have been to do with love or relationship. Deep hurts in cups, it's a relationship, it's love. Oh gosh, wow. You know, Gemini, sometimes a snake is also associated with the endings. It can sometimes be associated with the death card, the devil as well. Sometimes you see it on the death card, sometimes you see it in the devil. And I'm really feeling this quite strongly. Some of the energies here, difficult energies to deal with. Somebody who has really disrupted your internal space. You know, I don't want to call anybody a snake, but, you know, I think there's a reason why that card came out too. This is about shedding an old skin. The serpentine path to power. The Sun in Gemini, Ten of Swords. It is time for you to shed an old skin. Shed the past. Shed the past hurts. Leave them behind you. And focus on what is going to bring you abundance and value and progress in your life. Yeah. And I feel that's kind of what the Page of Cups is also there about. It's a fun-loving energy, the Page of Cups. It is someone finding innocent joy again. It is somebody who looks on the bright side of things. It's just such a positive energy, and that's what I'm feeling with that energy combined with the Ten of Swords too. You may well have been hurt in love, but I do feel that there is some kind of energy shift that's happening, Gemini, or has the opportunity to happen now, to really allow you to move on. And like I said, there is a need to find closure. And I feel some of you this week are at that stage of where you are ready to find closure. Five of Swords can be about negative thinking. This can be about closure. Three of Cups. You know, the winter is over, the spring is here. And I feel your winter is over now. This is that turning point this week for some of you. In order where you place your focus. This is all about focus, what you allow yourself to think about and what you don't. Now, what I will say, Gemini, that is in this reading is we have the Five of Swords at the beginning, we have the Five of Cups at the end. Five of Swords, the Swords energy is to do with our mental perception, how we see things, and this is negatively seeing something. And the Five of Cups is to do with our emotions, feeling emptiness, feeling loss. And I feel it's to do with a relationship, could be a marriage as well. But there is greater abundance ahead. But like this angel, you have to hold your hands out to receive it. And that's not what this person does. And this is your challenge. Because the sun, I mean, this is divine energy shining on you first and foremost. But when the sun is here, it's a time of letting go. The sun is a form of release and liberation as well. You know, we have generally about three cards in tarot of liberation, and this is one of them. So, certainly in terms of, this is overcoming a challenge, an obstacle, a challenging period of your life, and stepping into your own light, putting it behind you. And when you do, there is new growth, there is positive energy all around you. This can link to good news. It does link to abundance, it does link to growth. It's very good in terms of money and career advancement. It's also very good in terms of energy. Everything just starts feeling happy and joyous when the sun comes out. It's a time of celebration and joy. What is stopping you from feeling this is whatever you are finding difficult to let go of, what you're finding it difficult to move past. And the sun is saying you need to liberate yourself from whatever this was. Also, I will say this can be about healing, restoration as well. So your challenge is to be restored in your light, to put something behind you and to release from what's gone. Sometimes the Four of Pentacles for me can be somebody who fears to move forward because they may have already experienced a deep difficulty, loss, hurt in the past, and life experiences stop them moving forward out of fear. And the sun is like, you need to put this behind you. You need to overcome what it is in the past that's stopping you from moving on now. And to do that, you know, advice from Spirit is saying there is a new path here. There is a new path waiting for you. You need to take action towards that. In order to do that, your ruler, Mercury, is saying you need to be in your power. In order to bring transformation to your life, in order to move away from this little devil on your shoulder that is appearing twice, that is stopping you from stepping into your own sunshine and growth and positive energy, you need to do some evaluation. You need to really look practically in the cold light of day at the facts of the situation in terms of what are you placing your focus and energy and time on where you're not getting anything back anymore, and where do you need to reassess where you place your time and energy in order to bring real abundance, growth, progress in your life now. Because this is a card of, yeah, you need to put in the hard work. This is practical energy in terms of furthering yourself in money, financial security, career-wise. There is a degree of hard work that's needed with the Seven of Pentacles, but it is about putting the hard work in the right direction and not putting it on things or people that make you feel lack. It is what is going to bring you growth. And when you do that evaluation and look at things in the cold light of day and really look at areas where you want to bring change into your life. That's when the Magician appears and says, well, yes, it's possible. But the Magician says, what is it that you want to transform in your life now? What area of your life do you want to change? Because this is about you understanding that you have the power, you have the magic within to bring positive transformation to your life. But you need to put your focus in the right direction in order to do that. And the Magician knows that there are things always beyond his control in the external world. But how things affect him in his internal space, that he does control, which is why he is the card of self-mastery. And it is time to master oneself when the Magician appears. And then take action. When you master your internal space, that is when you are ready for a new path to unfold in your external environment. The Devil, card of Capricorn, the little devil on your shoulder that is keeping you stuck, that out of fear stops you from moving forward, out of lack of self-worth, self-esteem stops you from moving forward. This can represent unhealthy relationships in any aspect because it is a general reading. It can be in love, and I feel for some of you this was a relationship. It could be in terms of career, somebody that you trusted. It can be in terms of, you know, wider family, close friendships. I mean, you kind of get what I'm saying. It's an unhealthy relationship where somebody is calling the shots in your life. A concept, what has gone before, an experience that you've been through is controlling you. This can be also to do with addiction, any kind of addiction that is stopping you from moving forward. Could be stopping you in terms of earning more money, more security, bringing greater stability back into your life, because the devil is a really unstable energy. And I feel for some of you, all that you want now is to bring stability back in your life. But I do feel this is to do with a relationship. You know, the Four of Wands is the happy home card. And I feel for some of you, there is loss of a relationship to do with, I feel it was a committed relationship. This can be engagement, marriage, it can be a committed relationship. It's the home dynamic, it's the four corners. And there has been loss that you just can't get past in your internal mind, and also to do with your emotions. This is somebody who just can't get past it. And here we have somebody who, when they focus on something negative, those swords just stack up all around this person, representing negative thought, negative emotions, that stops somebody moving forward, stops somebody engaging with the present, where there's two cups full of uplifting energy. And I feel that's what the Page of Cups is trying to tell you. There are better things ahead. It's time to open yourself to new experiences. The pages are the beginnings of change, the beginnings of something new as well. And this is the Magician, your ruler, saying it is time for you to open up a new door now. There is a new path that can unfold before you. But what did I say? Advice from Spirit. You need to really understand where you place your focus now and time, and where you don't place your time and focus now. Because that makes all the difference in terms of opening that new beginning that is available to you now. A transformational new beginning. You'll only get lack, instability, upset, despair, worry, stress, hurt, emptiness in these cards. And it is time, Gemini. There is an energy of the sun. Liberate yourself from what's gone. Step into your light. Break free of the boundaries of the past. And why am I saying that? Well, we have Saturnian energy here. We have two lots of Saturnian energy here, the Four of Pentacles and the Devil. Saturnian energy again, putting a ring around you and stopping you from moving forward. And it's your own internal energy that has controlled you for a period of time. I feel this was linked to a person, but it might well be, you may well have walked away from that person, but this is still controlling your internal space. And this is a message. It's time to be in your power. It's time to take control. I definitely feel for some of you, it is time to open a new door. You have everything that you need. You're just looking in the wrong place. Powerful energy. Powerful energy. I'm going to pull a final card, Gemini, but it's a beautiful message. You see, and what do we have? The serpentine path to power. The path to power. Again, the Magician. What do we have, please, angel spirits, guides? Message for Gemini. Oh. Okay, we've got 3 cards, Gemini. 4. Oh my goodness. You know, let's just go with it. I feel we need it today. We have the Monkey, Inner Child, don't take life too seriously. Very Page of Cups. What I'm saying. There, you are the light. Very much the Sun card. It is safe to step fully into your light. I mean, you know, that's what I'm saying. Honeybee, Divine Feminine, you are being called on to rise. Yeah. Beautiful energy. And oh my goodness. Snake, Kundalini rising. Channel your creative passion and sensuality. Welcome the transformation. Shed an old skin. Because you are being restored by spirit here. Massive trust your intuition this week. You know, this card, even though this person is in despair, worry, to the point where they can't sleep because the worries, the hurts of the past are really upsetting them, their internal space. The owl represents they have the knowledge, the answers from within in order to move forward. And the moon is very much about, even in this situation, you are being guided. So that's what the sun is representing. You are being shone upon right now. The sun is shining on you. God, the divine, the universe, angel spirits, guides are guiding you forward. That is why the Magician is appearing. Your ruler is saying now is the time for you to take action and be in your power again, because your power is being fully restored, even though some of you don't know it. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Gemini. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I will see you next time. Thank you.